Hi everyone, welcome. Like you said, I'm Elga. I work for a Pan company as a full-stack developer, and I'm currently at the Chamber of Commerce on assignment. When I'm not at work, you can find me outside. I love running, especially on the trails, long distances, so that's where I'll be most of my weekend. This is my first time speaking at something like this, so I'm very excited to be here, and thank you all for coming to my talk. Earlier this year, I wrote a blog about accessibility and AI, and that's what I'll be talking about today. I only have 50 minutes, so if you have any questions, please leave them till the end, if there's any time, or else come find me outside, and we'll have a chat. So 1.3 billion people live with a disability, and with the aging populations, the need for accessibility is growing. But accessibility helps everyone. It's not just for disabled people. Imagine you watching a video in a crowded place with captions or using voice control while you're cooking. Accessibility helps you too. Now, with the new laws, the European Accessibility Act enforcement this year and the ADA refresh in the US, accessibility is hotter than ever. These regulations require that digital services, such as websites and apps, be accessible to people with disabilities. Websites need to follow the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, and non-compliance may lead to lawsuits, lost users, or brand damage. AI is emerging as a powerful ally, offering innovative solutions that empower people with a disability and create inclusive experiences for everyone. AI technologies like computer vision, natural language processing, and machine learning are enabling tools to understand and adapt to the user's unique needs. And these capabilities are transforming how people with disabilities interact with digital environments. Let's look at some examples of AI for visual, hearing, and physical accessibility. So AI is helping bridge the visual divide through tools that interpret and describe the world. Image recognition technologies can generate alt text for images automatically, enabling screen readers to convey meaningful information to visually impaired users. Let's have a look at an example of how Microsoft Seeing AI improves the life of Andre Lewis.
Of all the parts of Seeing AI, I really do think short text is the biggest of the game changers.
Northwest 6.
Because I've never seen anything like that in any other app before. And I like being in the back of cabs in buses and pointing it out the window and seeing what I pass on the way to places.
Mobile phone MC 4000 services.
One of the greatest things about short text for me is that if there's no one else in the house, I can sort of post into who's who.
Mrs. Kaylee. Mrs. Kirsten Lee.
So I don't open my wife's post and she doesn't get cross with me.
I'm in Alex. Bella.
£20.
That's really cool.
Currency is a very useful channel because sometimes it's very difficult to know what notes actually are. So with currency, I can detect that straight away.
£5.
Job done. 2025. Well done.
Scene preview.
Scene is actually really cool. It's quite descriptive, really.
Processing. A store filled with lots of different types of fruit.
I think that's pretty amazing.
Terrific.
In my view, one of the best parts of Seeing AI is the ability to read pictures from social media. Because so many times someone will send me a picture of something that I cannot understand. So I will share that picture to Seeing AI.
Scene. Probably a group of people sitting on a bench in a park.
And then I'll get a description of what it is.
Person. 8-year-old boy with black hair looking happy. 7-year-old girl with brown hair looking disgusted.
And it's changed how I can view social media. It feels like I can participate.
Like, reply.
Far more than I could before.
Thank you for sharing. Handwriting preview.
With Handwriting Channel, I was actually able to read a card from a family member last year. That's the first time I'd actually been able to do that without help.
Dear Dad.
Alice worked. We can tell if Jake's been writing well if the handwriting tab can recognize it. That's good proof, really.
We love you, Daddy. XXXXXX.
We've got lots of X's. The effect of having Seeing AI to hand all the time is like having somebody who can see in your pocket.
34-year-old man with a beard wearing a hat looking happy.
There is so much more that I can do now that I couldn't before. You've grown up.
I used to be 9.
I think Seeing AI really is a huge technological step down the road, and I hope that we can continue down a road like this for many years to come.
For users with hearing impairment, AI-powered transcription tools provide real-time captions in video calls or lectures or media content. AI also powers speech synthesis for users with speech impairments, enabling typed text to be spoken naturally. Some systems are even tackling real-time sign language recognition through computer vision, opening a new channel of communication for hard of hearing users. Voice-controlled interfaces and smart assistants like Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant provide hands-free control of devices, crucial for users with limited mobility. For cognitive accessibility, AI helps structure content in a way that's comprehensible to simplify navigation and support focus through intelligent prompts and reminders. Even built-in software on computers are now using AI to become even better, allowing Mary here to navigate the web more easily.
My name is Mary, and one interesting thing is that I've been to Uganda 3 times to do humanitarian work. Physically, I have 3 fingers coming from my right hand. My left hand is only good not even as a paperweight, so all of my movement comes from my 3 fingers and my mouth. So I use my trusty beer glass that I rest my chin on so as I can use my small hand with my on my mouse.
Navigating online.
Voice access wake up. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Show numbers. Click 44. Click visit our shop.
But AI isn't perfect, and that's a risk. While AI brings the transformative potential to accessibility, it's not without serious challenges. Developers must approach the use of AI integration with clear-eyed understanding of its limitations, potential harms, and ethical implications. AI systems are only as good as the data set they are trained on. If data sets lack diversity, the resulting model may struggle to serve people with accents, dialects, disabilities, or from underrepresented communities. And this can result in misrecognition, exclusion, or even offensive output. I don't know if you've noticed, but the captions that I used for the Andre Lewis video are actually AI generated, and there were some mistakes in there. I don't know if it's because of the British accent or because of some noise in the background, but there is some fault, and people who rely on these captions might get a different message. Generative AI models, like those producing alt texts or captions, can sometimes also hallucinate, producing plausible but incorrect information. And people who rely on those contexts get misinformation. AI also lacks to fully understand context, such as an emotional tone of the conversation, the intent behind a gesture, or the nuance of an image. And accessibility often relies on these subtle cues, and without context-aware AI, responses may be inadequate or misleading. So bad AI is even worse than no AI. Well, to get started with AI accessibility today, developers can start integrating using existing APIs or SDKs for image descriptions, audiovisual, or even testing. But human testing with diverse users is essential to catch all of the AI edge cases. You have to start with accessibility in mind. AI is a tool, it's not a silver bullet, and innovation happens when inclusion leads. So let's build a more inclusive digital future together. Thank you.